Hello friends, I'm Kyle from UK. This video is about how I transform my garden. When we moved here, my garden covered with unwanted plants and weeds. It took a lot of manual labor and hard work, and I didn't want to get any landscapers involved to help out. So, me and my husband carried out all the work ourselves over the last 4 years or so. It was a long but pleasurable process to see the garden change over time. The very first thing we did was remove a 35-foot high tree that didn't look very nice in the middle of the garden and actually made the garden look a lot smaller than it really was. The back of the garden has a patio area with a lot of decorative stones, which we didn't like the look because of it was a bit unsafe for my children, and so I had to remove all these stones and some paving stones that were running through the middle of the lawn. Actually, I don't have any front garden, but I do have a bit of space, so I utilize that space and I decide to put of roses, and then I put tulips bulb in between there. During springtime it will give a beautiful color, and I have nearly 20 variety of roses in my front garden and my back garden, which include hybrid tree, bush rose, climbing rose, rambler, and also patio rose. And look at the color, it's a beautiful color. And this is a hybrid variety which has a slight fragrance in it. Another one is a climbers, and I love roses, so that's why my garden covered with roses. This is a beautiful red color rose, but I love to buy deep secret as well because the deep secret red color is so amazing. My next target to buy a deep secret. This is a beautiful orange color, and also I have a patio rose as well. This is golden color, and I have some of the patio rose in my backside garden. This is the rambler. So if you have a pergola, or if you give support, it would amazing look. And as another bush rose, this one has amazing fragrance, and this is the patio rose as a miniature kind of miniature rose as well. Each and every year it gives abundant bloom, and another yellow rose, and another kind of orange, and this is a multiple color rose. This color rose is called burgundy eyes. It's a double color. Look at the color. So beautiful color. Actually, few years before I had this rose. Unfortunately, it died because of poor care, and I left it in pot. And we went summer holiday. When we come back and then realize it died. It's okay, but that's why I want to replace it. It's a beautiful color, and this one is a climber, and as you can see here, and already my border started to grow really well. Few years later my fence got destroyed by heavy wind, but as you can see here, already I put a lot of plants which include camellia. This is a climbing red color rose, and oleander. This is a winter hardy plant, and another climbing rose. This one a hydrangea. But unfortunately we had to change all the fence, and my husband and my neighbor, they both did my fence. Then I had to replant my plants again, and as you can see here, this is my garden now. Already my border has established with all sort of plants which include hardy and winter hardy perennial plants and bulb related plants. I love dahlias and gladioli and few sunflowers seeds. I put it over there, and this is oleander plants, the winter hardy plant, and evergreen as well. We created new lawn with seeds, and this process started in early autumn and took approximately 6 weeks for the new lawn to establish. We then worked on creating two new borders on either side of the fenced part of the garden. We planted variety of rose bushes, hydrangea, and other perennial varieties of plants like dahlias, and I have lavender, oleander, winter hardy banana plants, and finally we renovated an exciting cobblestone paved circular patio. My husband taking care of my lawn, so that's why our lawn looks all the time green. And the lawn maintenance is very important, especially aeration and scarification. And the aeration means, you need to put a hole on your lawn by using these shoes. The shoes are very helpful for aeration. And also we are using this another tool as well. This tool name is called halotiner, and sometimes we are using garden fork to aerate our garden. Recently I created this border with recycling bricks, not spending any money, just I created this border with my old bricks. It's very cheap. As you can see here, my lawn's looking good now, and we are keep look aftering our lawn with lawn care method. And this area of my garden, it wasn't look good, so I had to remove all the stones and unwanted material from there. And here as well, I'm using bricks to create another border. But it's looking good, but cheap, but it's looking good. Before I used to have wood fence, but because of my children, they keep on playing and they keep on knocking out, so that's why I plan to change like this. And then I put this type of pots. I guess it's a chiminea pots. And because of this corner, there is no sunlight. It's a very limited sunlight. So if I put pot shade plants, that would be great for this area. So that's why, before I used to put a lot of herbs plant over there, but because of the lack of light, it didn't establish well. And so I put some of tulips bulb over there. Now I decide to buy some bordering flowers over there. And now I have completed this area, and the selection of plants is very very important. And I have quite a good collection of plants, which include jasmine. And jasmine is a winter hardy evergreen, and it can grow in pot shade and full sun as well. Like if it doesn't matter, either your garden get whole time sun or pot shade, doesn't matter. But still you can grow jasmine in your garden. So here the jasmine name is called Jasminum polyanthum. There are two varieties of jasmines are there. One is pink jasmine, another one is yellow jasmine. And so next I'm going to do some work on this patio area. So I had to remove few stones from here. Then I bought this planter. This planter I bought it from Amazon. I'm going to put the link down below. And as you can see here, I put some of the bordering flower, which include impatiens, violas, lavender, and pansy begonias. After a few months later, it's been growing really well. Now it's look like this. And I put some of the sunflower seeds around my borders, around that patio area, so it can attract a lot of honeybees, because I have vegetable plants as well. And this is a jasmine plant, a pink jasmine plant. To add on more color, I add some of the bulbs, like a lily. And because of this is a easy growing bulb, so we can put wherever we want to put it. Then I bought some of the decorative board chips for my garden. So it looks really great when I put it around my rose plants. When I started to do gardening and I don't have any idea about plants,
Please check the description before you buying a plant.
So you can create different variety of borders, which include, if you want, you could create bulbs related borders. Some of the plants are annual plants, and some of the plants are perennial plants. A perennial means it's going to die during winter time, but it will come back during springtime. And some of the annual plants, it won't come next year. And this is the violas and marigold, and I bought a lot of geranium
To adding color my borders.
by using seeds. You could create beautiful colorful garden. For example, sunflowers are very cheap to buy. Even one packet is enough to cover your garden. And this is my another border. It was look like this. Then I put a lot of plants, and look at here now, and it got established, and it's been growing really well. And this is hydrangea, and this is a banana plant, and this banana variety's name is called Musa Bosjo. It's a winter hardy plant. My back home we used to eat on the banana leaf, so I would like to grow banana plants in UK as well, but initially I don't have idea which variety I could buy. And luckily, one time I went to garden center, then I managed to get this variety of banana plant. As you can see here, this is my border now. Was like that, but now it's look like this, and with mixed variety of flowers. I put it in between my borders, and I put it in the gladioli, sunflower seeds, and daisies, and roses, and rambler rose at the corner, and another corner I decide to put a purple rose. And if you add variety of plants, and it will give flowers from spring till late autumn. And this year I had banana fruit as well. And this is my son old cot, so I plan to reuse it now. So I filled with multi-purpose compost, and I put cauliflower and Brussels sprout, and it established really well. And this is my another side of garden. Actually, this area wasn't look good before, because this is my old garage, and I decided to put lots of vegetables, and all the vegetables which I have growing now in the pot, and which include all type of Asian vegetables, and bottle gourd, bitter gourd, and tomatoes I'm growing in the pot, and courgettes here, and beans over there. And also I this is name is called bottle gourd. It's an Asian vegetable. This is a bitter gourd. It's extremely bitter taste, but it's very good for your health. And this is very famous Asian vegetables. Here some of them calling this bitter melon. We always used to call this bitter gourd. And this is a runner beans. This is watermelon plants. Have brinjal or aubergine, and this is some coriander. Coriander I'm growing in the pot as well. This is my chili plant. Already I made video about how to grow chili in your pot. And I have been growing mint, basil, Indian spinach, and methi spinach, or methi fenugreek spinach, and also I have some pumpkin as well. Thank you for watching my video. Please do subscribe, like, and share.